Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. I'm so excited you guys are here. Let me make sure I'm actually going live on my computer. So I want to make sure everybody can hear me. Okay, maybe that helped. Patty, hello. How are you? I'm so glad you're here. So if you guys can hear me, give me a thumbs up or something, because I think my sound or something was off. I'm so glad you guys are here. Yes, good morning. Okay, awesome. I'm excited to talk about the rest of the month. I'm going to go the rest of the month. So yeah, it's super exciting. Okay, this is showing. Perfect. Thank you for the hearts because I can see this. I'm doing this on my computer a little different. I'm like always popping around. Why we got sad faces going on? What's happening? What's happening? We don't need sad faces. So I'm so excited you guys are here. We're going to talk about this. So like the little title of this is, how do we finish out this month? Where is your focus and what is being spotlighted for you? So I want everybody, I'm going to start channeling and going into this. This is going to be a unique message. So if you guys can put the like and the share button, there's a lot of people that maybe have already been getting insight on this and may need, I want to talk to you about what's all been happening too. I feel like other people may need the message. Okay. So thank you guys so much for doing that. So here we go. I hope everybody enjoyed our show, our guest, Christina, on Wednesday. It was awesome, very opening and enlightening. And it was funny how Spirit put us together. And, you know, you meet people in your life that open and activate you on all kinds of levels. And why is these should be automatically rolling. And you guys have been with me for a while, and lots of activations. I've had lots of activations, lots of leveling up, lots of all sorts of things that came in. And I talked about it a year ago on my page. If some of you guys have been here for a while. Hello, everybody. Your son says hi. How cute. And the stuff that we talked about on Wednesday, if you guys didn't see that, definitely watch the replay, was very heady. And see, my eye is twitching. So this is a new thing that I wanted to talk to you about. So Jamie before used to have this whole eye twitching thing, and then it kind of went away, and we always get these new energy that comes in. So this high level energy that everybody's probably been talking about, if you guys follow other intuitives, it came in about a year ago this time. And the consciousness wasn't ready. So then we had our year, we did what we needed to do, and it's coming back in. But this wave is stronger. This wave is, I know, they go, move your physical. Say it again. Shape you and move you out of your comfort zone and brings you to a higher purpose and a higher involvement. So I've been having lots of physical responses. So my eye will start twitching, and you guys always kind of know I threw energy around that get stuck here in my wrist and stuff. But it's fascinating because it feels like we're kind of coming into the energies that first came into the first of the year. And they're coming back in again. And you guys may have already seen there's some stuff that's coming in that I know, don't you love this wave? I like how Mike's like, why do I sit with you and Jamie, I get dizzy? Because these are these energies. They are very high wave. Michael feels them, and it gets dizzy. Usually if you guys are new to these energies or new to intuitives who bring this energy in, you will have a certain physical response. With Michael, he feels dizzy. Okay, so somebody's talking about joint pain. So yes, you can feel all sorts of different things. Okay, thank you. So things that you may have thought of the first of the year. So we're going back to the first of the month here, the 1st of January, and said, I really want to bring in this. I want to focus on this. I want to bring my intention to this. Spirit, and I talked about this a little more and a channel came in, so I'm going to bring this all together, is saying, what are you focusing on? Did we get a little sideways? Did we get a little like, did we kind of get off course? And Spirit is saying, let's focus again and let's bring emphasis, energy to what, how we're wanting to finish the year. I do want to bring up, because I think it's important, and maybe other intuitives have talked about, have talked about this. Energies, Van Prawn, is that his name? Because I know Jamie posted it. Not all the energies that are coming in are great. And so people are saying, how do you know the difference? How do you know what's going on? So there's kind of, we always have the yin and the yang and the balance, and this going on balance, okay? It's so funny. I was doing this meditation, and I talk about the yin and yang on my page. So when you guys are saying, how do I find the balance? I'm going to teach you something right now to take home with your goodie box. I sat in this meditation. I was in the bathtub because I work really well with water, and I was doing a cleanse. And I called on the divine and the light, and I talked about this in meditation, and maybe we can do that this week. And I brought this in, and I just sat. And I breathe. And you envision, as some of you are asking, this heavenly divine, the highest level you can go, sitting next to God, sitting next to the universe, right in the heart of the universe, and you sitting in this bliss. And if you think of it as a ball, and you have black and white, the yin and yang, and it cracks open. And in the middle is this beautiful funnel of all this color. And you can envision the rainbows, but all this color that's flooding into the middle, to the center of who you are. And it's flooding in this circle, where the balance of the yin and the yang and what the middle is beautiful divine color. And they're bringing me to the heart center. And not black in a negative way and not white in a positive way, but just on equal grounds. What do they both want? They want love. So you envision these beautiful colors. This love of infinite time and space, and it just funnels right through you and out the bottom of your feet. And some of, yes, you guys can flash it up and mix it, but what you're doing is you're filling up this whole entire space with you. So slow down, the balance between the masculine and the God, and yes, the goddess energy and the divine, and we just start balancing this. And what we do, we bring harmony to these, and we fill this with love. So I would practice envisioning that, because what that does is it raises your vibration, and you sit in a place of bliss. And it's flooding out the low vibrations of fear and ego and self-doubt and self-worth, and you sit into these beautiful energies. Okay. Spirit is saying, when you do that, you sit at a different place where your focus on the things that you're wanting to accomplish and bring in this year, okay, becomes more tangible. And it's not about the material things that you're trying to bring in. It's about the emotional connection that you're here to experience. So raising this up. This exercise, you guys, it's a powerful one. I really, really liked it a whole lot. That leads me to the point Spirit is bringing up. We talked about, if you guys haven't heard already, this huge energy wave that is that's coming in March. And what Spirit is having you do is, I know, because they're going still, wait, pause, get and divine timing is coming in really, really, really strong right now. That making sure that everything is just right, just perfect in divine timing. That okay, because they're going like this, and they're bringing it into February, where they're tweaking things. If you think about you writing a book or a paper or something, and you're making sure everything is just right, because in March it's a launching point, and they want to make sure that they're going to go, it's in stone, where everything is, they go divinely perfect. Because this is going to be, yes, such a transformation year. And okay, and Spirit is bringing in, all right, we can do that, hold on. That Spirit is bringing in things that you really need to focus on. So with that said, if you guys are like, I don't know, and they're wanting me to pull a butterfly card, not sure what that is, but they brought me to my cards, so I'm pulling that for what this is. If you guys are saying, oh, well, I don't know what they want me to focus on, if it keeps coming up, it's not coincidence. They're saying you need to pay attention to what is coming in. And a lot of people are like, well, I don't know what it means. Lean in further and ask for clarification. Sometimes it's not, hello, you guys, good morning. Thank you for joining. It's not always about, cards are going to pop out this quickly this morning. Knowing exactly, what you're supposed to experience or what it means. They're asking you to feel the emotional response that comes in. Okay? There is a lot of shifts that are coming. Everybody probably has been talking about this. You've heard this. You guys are feeling this. So not getting too hung up on what it's going to be, what it's going to look like. And that's why I'm going to keep saying this a couple times. I said this before, but this is kind of big. And I think, Christine and I kind of talked about it on the video, how 2020 is going to be big, and there's all these periods that are going to be really big launching us. So that's why Spirit is saying, don't get hung up on monetary, on this. It's the emotion. So if you're feeling something, fill into that emotion. Fill into what Spirit is bringing up. It's super, super important, and you'll know why very, very soon. So this card fell out. We're going to go into this. This is so funny. So as I just talked about, self-care. Remember I just talked about this vision and this bubble when you're asking what should I, keeping your vibration clear and having this whole yin and yang. This is what this is talking about. It is extremely important to take care of your energy and, yes, your physical. Okay, I got to say this because Spirit's bringing it in. There is a few people on here. How many people are watching? There's a few people on here that you're going to get this message because there's a chunk of you. Okay, as I just talked about synchronicity and it keeps popping in front of your face, Spirit said there's a few of you that's talked about eliminating, changing, tweaking, something to do with your diet, and it's like kind of been presented to you and you haven't, like you've noticed it, but you haven't done anything. So Spirit is saying, this is your card to say, yes, we're trying to get your attention, because I feel like it's just good. I know I'm telling you guys, I keep saying this and other people are watching this, raising your vibration, sitting in a vibration that feels better, because this is where we're needing to go. I can't repeat this enough. It seems like, see there, Lisa, that's exactly, I know. I'm telling you, thank you, Lisa, for typing. This is what I'm talking about. So whatever this is, it is to raise your vibration. This is your backup saying, yes, you're right. You guys are all intuitive, because if you're watching this page, if you're watching my videos, you're intuitive. You felt drawn to me for a reason. I help activate your intuition. These are what I do. So this is a saying, yes, you are on point. Let's take care of our physical. We're really wanting to raise our vibration, because things are going to get busy in March, guys. Things are going to get busy. And it's important that you guys are, that's funny because they go, can maintain your energy. A lot of you guys asked to step up in a bigger playing field. Another reason why you're here. Another reason why you've landed on this page, felt this energy, because Spirit's saying, it's time to play big. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? And people are, and I can feel some people one step in, one toe out. Like they're kind of like, yeah, I think I'm ready. I just don't know. So that's why Spirit is saying, see, and even talking about this, my throat's going off. Because we got some people that are like, I don't know if I'm ready. I can't tell if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready. You are connected. And I'm actually kind of writing this thing about it. There's a lot that's coming to the page, but I'm not going to announce it in this video. I'm going to announce it next Monday morning. Lots of new things coming, so I'm going to announce that later. But Cindy did post about it, this childhood play, but also understanding that everything that you've ever wanted to know, feel, experience, create, align to, is all within you. And it's remembering where your connection is. Remembering that there is no separation. So I'll post the article when I'm done writing it and show you where you can find it and all that. But that's what it's talking about. So Spirit is saying, where is your focus? Know that you are ready. You slow down. You've landed and launched on this page, which is funny. That's funny language. And you have been getting pushed from so many intuitives. So not only my page, whoever other page you're following, giving you the push to say, this is your year. Divine timing is on point. It's time for you to be heard and seen. Your gifts are amazing. Now let's watch you grow. Okay. With that said, it's very important. Good job, Candace. I just saw your comment. It's also important to know that, because I had a reading the other day and this popped up. If you feel pulled to doing a spiritual-based practice, amazing. But a lot of people are like, I love this stuff, because there's another person that they're showing me that watches this page, but I don't want to do this. Michael, you're funny. But I don't want to do this. And I'm going to say this time and time again. See, and my eyes starting to flutter again. Here we go. You do not have to do this work in order to make an impact in this world. If you can bring your heart center forward, open, activated to every moment in your life and into your job, that is helping bringing more love to the planet and raising the vibration. So it doesn't matter, and that's what I've talked about so many times, it doesn't matter what your job is. It matters on, they go, what emotion you bring to the table. Where your focus is, where your intention is, where your heart is. I'm going to tell you this story. Somebody popped on here that needs stories. I wonder if it's who I think it is. I want to tell you this, okay? Not realizing, I know a lot of you guys don't know my stories because you guys are new to the page. We'll talk about that, but I wanted to talk about this. I was a dental assistant, and I worked for a wonderful dentist, but he was very to the point. And this was back in New Mexico, and when I was a single mom. And this is kind of giving you guys an insight to how I've always been this. And in the morning, we would see the prisoners at the jail because we worked with, we were stately funded, so we would work with the prisoners or the people that were about to go to prison and jail or whatever. So they would come in, and I would always have to wait for the doctor, the dentist that I was working with, because he was never on time. And I'd have to sit there and kind of get them ready. And a lot of these, but I want to bring up one in particular, this young lady. And she said, started kind of talking about her life. And at the time, I thought I was just talking to her, not realizing that I was channeling everything. And I just sat there and I talked to her, and I'm not going into the details and I don't remember them all, but I just said what I felt was in my heart and the right thing to say at that moment. And she looked at me and she goes, I had more healing and more help from this conversation than I ever did from a counselor in the jail than outside anything. She said, thank you so much. At the time, I just thought I was trying to make my clients comfortable, because a lot of people don't like, the dentist. And I would hear this time and time after people would sit in my dental chair. But I knew some of the things that I was saying, I couldn't have a degree and say them, because even when I would talk to counselors, they're like, yeah, you can't say what you're saying right now. But every time, because then I went into being an insurance agent and I was very active in my community, and I always seemed to be at the right moment, at the right time, saying the right things. So my point is, you don't have to always feel like, and I don't know, that's wrong language. So if you feel like you don't want to have a spiritual base, know that you can do this in every job, wherever you're at, in every moment. It could be with a cashier, anywhere, anytime and place. Just having your heart and your intentions in line. So I encourage you guys to do that meditation that we talked about. This whole yin yang thing, just sitting in the presence, listening to some soft music. Okay. Focusing your intentions on things that you thought about the first year that are coming back in. There's a couple people not asking for Spirit's help. So they said, asking for Spirit's help. Know that that they're here and willing to help. And I know a lot of people are getting the comparison, but you don't always have to hear like I hear. They give us messages all the time, number messages. I'm seeing this on TV. How is that funny? I'm thinking about the same thing. Or what happens to me is I'm thinking in my head something, or Spirit will give it to me. And then it shows up on Facebook or social media or this. And I never said it out loud. It was only in there. That's when Spirit's saying, we're trying to get your attention. We're trying to get your attention, synchronicity. So that's the message for today, you guys. I have a reading after this. So you guys, oh, my bracelets are on fire. These energies are setting crystals on, having response, physical response, and woo, this is where we're at. Electronics going crazy. It's awesome. You guys focus on, that's awesome, Kelly. Sorry, I'm trying to read your guys' comments and channels. So you guys, that's amazing. We have another guest on Wednesday. If you guys have ever heard of Wellness University, we have the people who created Wellness University on Wednesday. More things are coming to the page. I don't want to do some spoiler alerts, but we got some great things coming. If you'd like to book an appointment, if you guys are like, I need some focus, I need some help, I want to get this started faster, or I'm wanting to open up my gifts, check out everything on my website. I got a 9-day program that will shape, shift, and throw you into your launching pad is what they're saying. Thank you, Lisa, for being here. I'm so glad you guys are drawn to the page. We've got some great stuff that's coming. And yes, if you guys are wanting a reading, check that out, talkingwiththeangels.com. And I will see you guys Wednesday. Have a fabulous day and spread your love. Everybody needs it.